dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh. Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up, it's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
482, baby.
Shouts out to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get the podcast and listen to the podcast. We appreciate the love we've been getting over the years. You know, I was looking back, man. Killer, you didn't have a youngest. Or you had a youngest, but you didn't have this youngest. You had an addition to the family when this whole podcast started. And she grown.
Correct.
Almost.
Correct. She is 9 headed towards 10. So we headed towards 10.
Yeah. And Dizzle, little man, is in the middle of terrible twos, right?
Yeah, he at the tail end of it. He about to be 3 in a couple months.
Lit.
Okay.
It's lit over here, man. It's lit over here, man. So shouts out to everybody that's been rocking with the pod for obviously many years, man. We appreciate the love, man. Last week the pod was crazy long because it was crazy topics. So we got rollover topics from last week to discuss, plus this week's topics. But you know how we do, man. We gotta check in with the squad. Fellas, how was the week?
Real chill.
Oh, go ahead.
If I say real chill, I got a quick one, man. Ain't nothing much going on. The family low-key sick. I've been ducking and dodging the cold. I kind of got a little stuffiness, but I ain't really getting hit like that. So just been trying to stay healthy, taking emergencies. My wife always makes this fire cider where she gets these mason jars, onions, garlic, apple cider vinegar, cayenne, some other shit she throw in there and just close it up, let it sit for some months before it's ready. And it's ready. So we've been taking like little shots of that, knock the mucus right on out of you. Next morning, be spitting up a couple loogies and then be good for the day. So yeah, just trying to stay healthy, man. Nothing much else is going on. No big chill vibes.
I can dig it. Killer.
Y'all said buy a house. Y'all said get you a home. Well, I did, and headed towards 1 year already. Can you believe that? We almost at 1 year. Juneteenth is our celebration date forever for this house. So, but being a homeowner, you know, I've been trying to get my walks on. Shout out to my brother, man. He been helping me out, giving me some motivational things to do each day, and just been trying to get better. And in my walks, I've noticed out of all the 300 houses in my neighborhood, I got to be bottom 5 garage doors, bro. Bottom 5 for sure. I mean, everybody got the nice, what's that shit called? Polystyrene garage doors. And I got the wood door, old school. It make a lot of noise. It's been through a lot. Started to decay. So your boy had to 48 months, same as cash, swipe me a garage door. So we got 2 years to pay that motherfucker off. But it's on the way. So I won't be the laughing stock of the hood. So then I get the garage door and I'm like, well, shit, looking around. I got a lot of dandelions in my grass. Everybody else kind of pristine. So went and got me some spray. I've been spraying dandelions. About to get some feed. I got one of them rollers. I found one of those in my shed left from the previous owner. So all I gotta do is buy the feed. I can treat the lawn. So we about to be real homeowners. My lawnmower that is getting serviced now. My mom gave me her ride lawnmower because she has my stepbrother do their yard. Big baller, so she can make those purchases. I had cousin D helping me out for this last year, but I gotta do it myself. Ain't no reason why I can't. I just been paying somebody else, so it's time for me to get on it. So I'm about to get my yard right. That's been my big focus this week. Other than that, big Masters week for your boy. This is always a huge week for me. It reminds me of my 2018 experience, getting to go down to Augusta Thursday for the first round of the 2018 Masters. Fun fact, if you ever get bored and want to see something funny, you look up the highest score at the Masters. It was Sergio Garcia on Thursday of 2018. He had a 13 on the 15th hole. He kept putting it in the water. He put in the water like 4 or 5 times. So I literally stood right there and watched that whole thing with my own eyes. Me and my cousin cracking up on beer 8. So that was a joyous day for me. Best sporting event I've ever been to in my life. So I always get big chill on Masters Week. Other than that, man, senior for the kids, Camille's done with color guard. They finished. She got to go see the WGI at UD yesterday. So dope for her to go get to see some professionals that travel the country and get to it. So she really enjoyed that. Middle kid is trying to get her permit tomorrow, so pray for your boy. I'm about to have 2 of them out here going to get all my snacks, and that's about it. Kia's enjoying wrapping up 4th grade, so everybody's doing well. Summertime is coming. Shoulders back. Golf is back. I got a few weeks before league starts, so I'm outside. I'm back outside.
Yeah, man, that competitive juice start get flowing when you a homeowner. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody else cutting their grass, they shit looking good, and you look at yours like, man, we need an edge up. So you start doing that type stuff. And we was the same way. Like, we used to pay somebody to cut our grass. Like, we did it for like the first 2 months. I was like, hey, man, it's kind of doing taxing on the pockets. It's like, we got to do this shit ourselves, G. Like, and then you shaking your head like you ain't getting caught up in it.
Nah, man. I don't want to pick up the dog poop, man. So much of it, bro. Then it's been accumulating all over the winter, so it's thick out there.
And one thing for me is it's literally one of my best friends. Like, my best friends has a lawn service, so he know my situation. So I'm calling him like, bro, grass looking crazy. Let me give you 25 and I help. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to pay him what he charged, and he do a service. And I'm trying to finagle hookups, and I'm like, you know what? Just help me get my lawnmower, bro. And I'll leave you alone. I know you're losing a customer, but I got to do this myself. So
yeah, it definitely gets pricey. The older couple up the street, they have a lawn service come out. They be done in 5 minutes. Zip, 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 zip. I'm like, damn, I'm into the wrong business.
Right.
The wrong business. As for your boy, man, it was just I celebrated my cake day yesterday, man. Celebrated the cake day yesterday with the wife. Shouts out to wife. So she knows me. I don't like to make a big deal about my birthday. I don't like people buying me gifts. I just don't. Don't ask me why. I don't even exactly remember the age where I just stopped, don't buy me nothing. But I've definitely been in that for quite a while. But she always makes it a point to make sure I celebrate my birthday. And she's going to make sure I'm happy and make sure that we do something. So it was all about new. Everything was new. That was the theme of Friday and yesterday. So we went to Old Scratch Pizza, my first time going there. So that was new eats. Went to Honey Toast in Fairborn breakfast spot, first time being there. It was good breakfast. We went to the Foundry downtown, the rooftop bar, for dinner last night. That shit was slapping. Definitely will be a return customer. My first time down there. But the top tier event or activity that we did yesterday, first time. I don't know if y'all can see your boy. I got a facial. I got a professional facial. Shit. And the shit was amazing.
That shit bring you to life, bro.
Yeah, nigga. I don't know what she was doing, but I need it again. Got the face massage, neck massage. She broke out some little tool to get all the blackheads out. Was scraping the shit out my nose and my chin, getting all the gook out. And she's like, "You have really good skin. I would just suggest drinking a little bit more water, doing some more exfoliating to get the ingrowing hairs and things of that nature." And then they hit us with we have the membership, and it's only like $100 a month. Normally, when people hit you with that script, I just be like, "Okay, I'll see what's up. Yeah, we'll come back." Not me. I was tell me more. Tell me more.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Birdman, I'm back. I'm signing up for that shit, dude. I tell the wife this all the time. She's super into self-care. So getting manis and petties and massages and stuff like that, I've done it all. I was like, I really don't see no big difference between the pedicures that you give me at the house or the massages that you give me at the house. But this facial,
Yeah.
Top tier.
fucking top tier, bruh. Top tier. Get one. Get one.
I told you, I be paying my barber. My barber got a little, extra service. It may not be the same, but he does the blackhead pin. He do the massage. He got the little on the face. He got the smell good. So
this shit was an hour, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wife, years early in our marriage, she was going to school at Creative Images, and she was doing that. So there, they learning, and they be wanting people to come. Bruh, the first time she made me go, I was the same way. I'm like, what's the difference of you just doing it at home? Like, man, I got in that chair, got all that, just did the ambiance of it. But I was in there every free day they had, every time they needed somebody to come. I was down there going too much. Like, I was getting too many facials, no diddy. But definitely if you have not experienced that, that's something you should do. And still to this day, the wife, she buys the stuff, and like I'll come downstairs, everybody got a mask on but me, and I'm like, oh, it's girls mask day. I ain't get no invite. So I be squeezing my way into them, but definitely a great experience.
Yeah, highly recommend it. Go ahead and get one. But that was that, man. Let's go ahead.
I was about to say, did you hear about they got a sauna spot in the Green where you can go and like the same type of, not only like facials, but you can go and get like, you can do a session in different sauna settings and membership. And I said, hey, that sounds right up my alley, because I love a good sauna and steam room. So
hey, man, I'm definitely diving into this self-care stuff, bruh. So I'm about it, bruh. I'm about it. Everything's on the table now.
Hell yeah.
When the wife convinced me now, like, all right, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
But shit, let's jump into these topics, fellas. Killer, was popping in the world of sports.
Man, always start with hoop talk. Today, Sunday, April 12th, is the last day of the regular season. Bunch of games on the docket today. NBA playoffs, I want to say, start Tuesday. Let me look at the games for the day. It's a lot. I know
every team.
Cavs. Yeah, everybody's playing their last game. Man, I have this thing on DraftKings where I signed up trying to win these points. I think I'm one game short of missing the goal because I think I missed a day. So if I played every regular season game, and I think I'm one short, it's about to be heartbreaking. But a lot of people resting. Boston's not favored in Orlando. Knicks aren't favored in Charlotte. Cleveland's favored a lot. Everybody's double digits, one way or the other. So a bunch of people resting. Should be one of those. Very sad. I gotta bring this up, man. Very sad for Cade Cunningham, bro. They did my boy dirty. He did not have a supermax yet. He's been out with the lung injury, and he's trying to play today. And that's going to make him one game short of the 65 game minimum to be a first team, to get that super max. So like they kind of, if you was good today, you was good yesterday. You can come in for a minute, check in, get fouled, and go sit back down and get that game to not fuck up his bread. So that I read that, man. That's fucked up with how. But it's a business, and everybody ain't trying to pay you. So.
He was out of PTO, man. Shit. 65 is 65. You got to make them 65 games, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Which in the long term, I think is going to help out the Pistons because, like, as good as Duran is, I don't think he's going to get a supermax unless I'm way off base. So the
Right.
player that would get the Supermax would be him. So now you're gonna have a little bit more money to play with. I'm assuming I could be way off base. The Pistons could be like, yeah, we're gonna give you Durden a Supermax for some crazy reason. I think he's good. I don't think he's Supermax good. We all know who the Supermax player on the team is. So I think like in the long term for the Pistons organization, I think it'll pay dividends. Now Cade's wallet, he's gonna be mad as hell unless he get a Kawhi situation going on.
Yes, sir. So playoffs are starting up. Is it all locked in? Is everybody locked into their spots, or does anybody get
No,
shakeups
with
in there?
all with today, with the winning and the losing, that's how we gonna get the play-in tournament set. I think only
Gotcha.
the teams in the 10 slot are set, but like the 7 and 8 spots are still like in flux.
Yeah. So actually, it shows on the East, man. Looks like the 5 through 10 is kind of in play. So with the win, the Hawks lock up the 5. With the loss, the Hawks need
Okay.
Orlando to lose. Toronto, all that. So it's a bunch of shakeups. Top 4 though: Detroit, Boston, New York, and Cleveland locked in. As far as the West go, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 10 are locked in. OKC, San Antonio, Houston, Minnesota, Phoenix, and Golden State. So should be interesting. Should be fun. I enjoy playoff basketball much better than the regular season, so I'll be locked in for sure. Moving on, man. WNBA, man, they have been all over the alerts this weekend. Their draft is tomorrow. They, of course, got the new bargaining agreement where they $1 million babies now. Everybody can get a Supermax. So I think it's 1.4. They got a bunch of people redoing their contracts and shaking up and moving around. It's been a lot. But the $1 million era is here, man. Jackie Young was the first. Las Vegas Aces, Kelsey Mitchell, Indiana Fever, Sabrina Ionescu, Liberty, Nafisa Collier, Liberty. The Link, Kelsey Plum, Sparks, Carlton, Portland, and Mabry, Toronto. All locked in $1 million deals. Bunch of shit was happening yesterday. I tried to. My wife, man, she had to work yesterday, and I'm sending her alerts like she ain't a fan of the dub more than me, and she telling me I've been knew that. I'm like, well, I'm gonna stop sending them. Then when I stop sending them, she started missing them. So I'm like, yeah, you need me. But I was sending her a bunch of shit. A bunch of players have moved around. I know Skylar Diggins left Seattle. She in Chicago. Bunch of players. That's too many to name, but excited for the dub to get into this $1 million money. This is the start
Angel
of
Reese.
Angel
Reese in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge with Atlanta. They already got a squad adding her. One documentary.
Apparently that shit was already a done deal because as soon as they like got officially announced, they got commercials about her in Atlanta and everything like that. So
yes.
all that, just like the whole Jason Tatum thing. Like him making his return, as the day he made his return, you got a commercial talk about your return. All this shit is mapped out months and weeks in advance, man. So shouts out to all the ladies getting paid. And I also saw something that a lot of the women that are getting paid played on that championship team from Notre Dame, like Jackie Young and Mabry. They're all $1 million women now, man. They was all on the championship team. So shouts out to them.
And one thing I want to shout out to, if y'all get a chance, head over to Prime today and check out a documentary called Meal Ticket. It is about the McDonald's All-American game. It goes through the 47 or 50-year history of it, and it's so dope because it give you shit from Magic Johnson to goddamn it Juju Watkins. I mean, it covers everybody, and it
95 team, boy.
They showed a lot of that. They showed a lot of bronze teams, 03 team. They showed a bunch of the early 90s. I mean, it was a lot going on. They had Alonzo Mourning out there playing. It was dope to watch. So it's super dope. Doc. Me and the wife watched that last night. But I say all that to say, it kept showing from inception to 2022 for most of the doc. And then I realized why they did that, because in 2023, the NIL. So then they went into a separate section towards the end of the doc about the 2023 season, NIL, these kids coming in now with agents and money and all that shit. So just a super dope doc about it. But it broke down a lot of these players that we see now, like UCLA stars that have just won the championship. This is their high school run. So it was dope to see, the girl from LSU that's maybe rapping. I forget her name. Float. I can't say her name.
Flage.
Yeah, Flage. All of it. Blake Griffin, you name it. So super dope doc. Check that out. But it tied into this whole they getting that money and they coming into this shit with money now. So it's just making everything so much more crazier. So
yeah.
So good luck to the Dub though. Man, the Dub about to get paid and laying the groundwork for the next ones that's gonna get paid. Other sports news we got, man, just a couple of them. Ohio on that bullshit. Ohio Republican lawmakers are introducing 2 different bills to overhaul the Sports Gaming Gambling Commission. They are trying to make it to where there's no online bets. You got to go into the casino. They're trying to make 20 licenses for casinos and 20 licenses for brick and mortar. That's it. That's all. You must go somewhere to do it. They are putting a ban on in-game prop and parlay. So killer bets would be donezo on here. Said pod. I'm all about the parlay for $1. But there's people who have a problem with, betting big money on parlays. Parlays are the worst bets. I will say that to everyone that asks. They are the worst bets to make. They are supposed to be for entertainment. That's why it's a dollar bet to win whatever that dollar bet gonna get me, because it's strictly I'm throwing in tennis, I'm throwing in the Masters. I got NBA and baseball today on my killer bet. So that's why it's supposed to be just a fun day to sit back and watch sports. But people have problems, I get it. But they're trying to limit the wager amount to $100 and make it straight bets only. No ads as far as like during games, no promos. DraftKings can't offer you $200 to sign up no more. And no use of credit cards, which I totally agree with. You should not be able to swipe a credit card and get gambling. So some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. But it's just Ohio is stepping in and just trying to do something different again. They've done this with issue 2. They've done this with gambling. I don't understand how we vote for something as a state and then they come in and try to change it up. So we gotta think about who we have in office and representing us, because if we make a decision as a people, that should be that. It shouldn't have to go through revisions and changes. But we are here.
I like a couple of these. Like the no ads
solid
during the games. I saw a telecast where you making live bets on the side of the screen, like you watching the game on the main screen. And can click over here, do a quick in-game bet on the next shot. So it can get wild, and it's a slippery slope when you're dealing with kids watching the games. They got access to Moz credit card. I know they be running up Roblox, so it's a little bit too easy to place bets at this point. Of course, no credit cards. You shouldn't. If you ain't got the bread, you shouldn't be putting it on layaway to go gamble.
Right.
But
definitely some solid
online bets. Everybody betting online, man. That's where I thought they was making good money off of that shit. So I don't know why they're trying to take that away.
Yeah, to my knowledge, everywhere but Kentucky Kentucky might be now, but I think Kentucky's the only one around us that's not. So Indiana was late. Michigan was right around us. I think Pittsburgh was in between that. But most of these states fought to have this state, gambling regulation, and now it seems Ohio anyway is trying to pull it back some, put some reins on it. I get it. I just wish it wasn't so as they do most laws. Every law that comes before something starts as one law, and they add a bunch of potatoes and bunch of carrots and a bunch of sauce to make it more than what the bill originated it to be. So if we're gonna tackle a few issues that are issues, yes, but don't start adding shit to make it not fun. So make it different.
For me, like I think eventually gambling is gonna go the way of like Killer. We old enough to remember there were cigarette commercials on TV. You know what I'm saying? So like I think eventually we're gonna get to a place like that with sports gambling. But my biggest thing is Hey man, how about we hold our officials accountable for what they said they was going to do with the issue 2 money, what they said they was going to do with the gambling money. They said a portion of that money was going to go back to the schools and to our infrastructure of the roads. Roads still fucked up. They still doing construction. They still putting the same blacktop down that be trashed by the time winter roll back around. So it's the same shit over and over and over again. So instead of reforming the said rules, how about y'all put the money that y'all said was gonna go back to the schools for the kids, that said was gonna make these roads wider and safer? None of that shit is happening. At least it ain't happening where we live at. So that's where I'm at with it. Y'all can make these adjustments, but where the shit at that y'all said y'all was gonna do with the money? Or did y'all just line y'all pockets per usual?
Yeah. So we will see what Ohio does with that. Killer Bets, we're going to move on to Killer Bets, sponsored by Shy Smoke. Cushion the morning, streaming everywhere. This one's going to be a fun one. We got a bunch of games, but I'm not betting on all of them. This bet right here will be for the Masters. We started the Masters.
Okay, I'm ready.
So Roy been leading all week. He didn't have a good day yesterday. He's now tied with Cameron Young. My pick for this is going to be Sam Burns. Sam Burns is one shot back. He's been playing solid all week, driving the ball.
All right,
great.
Sammy.
He gets his first match.
Never heard of this motherfucker. And that's why this is for entertainment purposes only, kids.
Exactly. Then we're going to go to baseball. We only got 2 games on baseball. We're going to start off with the Reds and the Angels. We are taking the Reds plus 1.5. The Reds have split this series, so this is a game that they each won. So I think Reds at home should get a dub, and I'm taking Yankees money line against Tampa Bay. Now we move over to NBA. NBA, I got 5 games on here. We're taking Orlando money line against Boston. I think Boston rests everybody. We're taking Charlotte money line against the Knicks. I think the Knicks is resting everybody. Then we scrolling down. We taking Cleveland money line against the Wizards. Even though Cleveland's resting a few, I still think Cleveland gets the dub over the Wizards.
Man, if the Wiz lose to the Cavs with us playing, that's a problem.
Right.
That means they did give up 80 plus points to Bam, so I guess.
Yeah. I got Philly money line over the Bucks. And the last one, I still think the Spurs money line over Denver. So those are the 5. Then you want to add one more sauce to it. You can scroll over to AP Tennis Monte Carlo final. Right now, it's happening right now. Sinner and Alcaraz are playing 2-2. I am taking Sinner to win. All that for $1 will get you $61.26.
Not bad. Sounds doable. They all sound doable.
They all sound doable, right? NBA gonna fuck it up as usual.
Per usual.
That's
Appreciate it, bro.
Sports. Yes, sir.
Dizzle, the floor is yours, man. What's popping in the world of entertainment? What's going down? Tons to discuss. You got the long leg, no Diddy today.
Well, let's just go ahead and start with Diddy. So let's get to it, man. He has officially appealed his conviction, basically saying that the freak offs were amateur adult content protected under the First Amendment. I feel like, why didn't they start with this, right? Like, we knew the freak off was happening. We knew they was recording. The lawyers didn't think like, hey, this is just amateur porn. Y'all think he gonna get off, or he's
what's the company name? What's the company? Like, who
Bad Boy.
What umbrella?
Right.
Bad Boy. Right. They say he was making it with the company credit card. Like, might as well just loop it all in.
Start an adult entertainment division.
For sure.
Crazy. I don't know how he gets this off though, because if they was production, then where the tapes?
Where the tapes?
I need to see
J-Lo to come out.
I need to see J-Lo getting busy. I know J-Lo was there. I need to see J-Lo getting busy one time. Allegedly.
This seems like it makes sense though, you know, as they are in the entertainment industry. I'm sure that the lawyers got a way of finagling this argument, as these are entertainment purposes, getting actors and professionals getting paid for their services. It's a business expense.
I did watch the Lamar Odom doc when we get to that, so I know about the love rage. I know it's out there.
Shit. We'll keep it up. Everybody updated. I'm sure we'll hear more about this appeal. But probably the biggest news of the week, man. Chris Brown, Usher have announced that they are going on the R&B tour. Looks like it's going to be a stadium tour. They haven't released any dates just yet, but shoot, is this probably the biggest tour that has come around? Like, what's been bigger than this? Probably Beyonce and Jay-Z, but I know everybody was asking for the Chris Brown and Usher versus. They taking this shit on the road.
Fuck a versus bag. We getting a stadium bag. Multiple stadiums. Here for 100%.
I just want to say I'm excited for the concert. I'm happy for the concert. I think what makes me the happiest is to hear my wife and her sister talk, and my wife say she didn't want to go. So that shit made my heart feel so good. They calling this the divorce tour. They calling this the take your bitch tour. This is not what you want. This is not the one you want to take your lady to, because Usher and Chris Brown gonna put on a show. So I'm here for it though. Sure. Big fan of both of them. Got to see Usher live in Vegas. Got to see Chris Brown, I think, twice in my life. So I know what both of them bring to the table, and I know that's gonna be just one you wanna just be in the building one time for.
So is this another one of those tours where you think they're just gonna be going back and forth with the hits, no real headliner, no opener? Like, who y'all think gonna be?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an intermingled tour.
Don't we got new music coming from Chris soon?
I saw that. I didn't know if it was real or not, though.
I didn't either. That's why. If we get some new music, it's enough time to turn the summer up still with a Chris Brown Usher song. So I think if we get that, I think we'll see some combined performing. But I think their catalogs are so crazy that it gotta be like kind of how they did Lil Baby and Chris Brown, but elevated. Like it gotta be a wow factor for Usher, a wow factor for Chris at all times. So.
For sure.
So what city y'all want to? Obviously, it ain't coming to Dayton, Ohio. Right. But I once this got announced, I started hitting up certain people. I was like, "What's the deal? Where they gonna be?" Like, they're gonna be in your region. And I was like, "Thanks." And technically, our region is
Cleveland,
Columbus, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Detroit, and Cleveland.
Yeah.
So out of those, which one is y'all preference?
I'm always down for a Detroit trip. It ain't nothing but a thing. So yeah, I hit up Detroit for sure. Indianapolis will make the trip. Columbus, Cincinnati for sure. We in there.
I like the Naptown because it's indoors. So just in case it's hot as all hell outside or there's rain, I ain't got to deal with that. So like I'm voting for Naptown. I'm voting for that. So shoot, I mean Detroit would be inside too if it's a stadium tour. So
Ford Field.
I was gonna say,
so I'm with that shit.
I was gonna say Detroit for the casino aspect. You got a little after party. I'm sure they're gonna be in there living it up, doing it up. And then I like Downtown for the layout of like eats, shopping. It all lay out perfectly for like a downtown experience and that too. So I like them both. But if I'm gonna go on the gambling side, I'd probably pick Detroit.
Yeah, I'm sure them tickets is gonna go crazy. Next up, man, we got to talk about Offset. This news was crazy. Offset was shot in the valet area outside of the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Police reported that the shooting followed a fight at the casino. Lil TJ ended up getting arrested in connection with the altercation. It's crazy, man. Did y'all see the footage? Like, saw Offset with them big boots kicking somebody. So a lady getting slammed to the ground. Somebody said Lil TJ was about to smack him. And then one of little TJ's associates is the one that actually shot Offset.
With the blammer. Man, I seen
blammer.
Offset in the wheelchair in the hospital gown smoking that square looking like Pookie. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
He down bad, bro.
I saw that with a caption that said he want Cardi B to pull up so bad. That shit had me weak. But yeah, that shit looked bad. Bro. That really, man. Think about where they were before all this takeoff shit. Before all this, just think about where they were, and like they shit is looking like that movie we gonna be watching on TNT in a couple of years. Like it's headed down a path of just like, man, this shit can eat you alive. But we see it in real time. We seeing it.
Yeah, so, man, that's a very good point. I mean, at the height, when Culture 3 dropped, I mean, they was at their peak. I mean, some people were putting, them as the best rap group of all time. I mean, you had Quavo dating Sweetie, obviously, Offset, and with Cardi, Takeoff, and arguably the best rapper, top 5 rapper out there in the game at the moment and stuff like that. And to look at their careers now, I won't say it's in shambles, but like it ain't what it was. It definitely ain't what it was.
And then you got the narrative going around that Offset everybody money. Like you got Ebro coming out saying they owe some money, Lil TJ coming out, even the damn, I forgot the girl's name, but they revealing text messages, him asking for bread. Damn, I think one of the casinos, the Detroit casino, suing them for owing them thousands and thousands of dollars. It's crazy.
To me, that makes sense with what I just said about the whole, with the whole rise and fall. Like you used to being somewhere, it's hard to turn that shit off when you don't got it. Like on a funnier note, I have a friend that's famous, and he shares a story about being out, having a good time in supper club, living it up, almost like the Parson Chandler story with Kobe, and then getting that bill and then having to be like, hope it's in there. like not having the hottest of time at that moment, and like realizing like he stretching himself a little too far, living a little too lavishly, and had to go back and get in the book and get back, right. But he shared that story on a pod, and it was just funny because you don't realize like when you in it, you just used to having it, you used to living it. So.
Well, good to see him doing all right, though. He already hit the stage in the wheelchair, done got up out of his seat. So hopefully he'll get it together, man. Let's talk about Ohio's first Buc-ee's, man. If you don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's a super gas station. How many pumps? Y'all know it's like 200?
Like 100 plus for sure. Like 170, 180, 190, it's up there.
Hella pumps. Big store on the inside, look like a Walmart Supercenter. Merch, food, they got it all. Ohio opened up their first one on Monday, man. Have y'all been to Buc-ee's?
Not in Ohio.
I've not been to ours yet. Might swing past there today. The weather's gonna be nice. It's gonna be in the 80s today. So
don't do it, bro.
Get some fresh air.
I'm only gonna say don't do it because of the time you're gonna spend not enjoying that fresh air. My mom went last night. She called me at 10 p.m. and said, "Guess where me and Henry about to go?" I said, "Buc-ee's." She said, "How'd you know?" I said, "Where else you going at 10 o'clock at night to be calling me?" So they were going to Buc-ee's. She was in a line for 45 minutes. Got
for some gas?
No, just to get not even for just to get in the parking lot. Then had to wait. She said it took them over an hour to get inside. She walked inside and she said the line to check out was over half of the store long. And you know how big Buc-ee's is. Buc-ee's is like Walmart. So they walked around for a second and left. But I saw on the news that people had drove from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it had a certain time limit and was stuck in that traffic over there. It had to drive straight back to Fort Wayne because they spent all their time just stuck outside of it. So the traffic pattern out there is crazy. I hear they only making people go certain directions, so it's just making it tough. The highway's backing up. So we have a huge rush. Not only are we as Daytonians excited for it, but our whole region, that same region you just named off, is coming to Buc-ee's too to try to see what's going on with Ohio's first Buc-ee's. So Take your time on going to
Damn.
Buc-ee's, bro. I've only seen
the
one
hype.
success story.
The hype is crazy because we had somebody that was gonna go out there get some pictures from the station or whatever. They went out there like couldn't get in. I was like,
It's
huh?
crazy. Like
I was
it's
like, the
literally
hype
like
is like that because like they went at like noon. They were gonna go out there for the ribbon cutting ceremony. I was like, well, I would figure it'd be crazy at 6 a.m. like grand opening, but like 6 hours later, niggas is still hanging out at a gas station.
I've seen one person that I know that went in there and didn't have to wait a long time, and she went at 3 a.m. But she is a third shifter, and she appreciated having hot brisket, having fresh salad, having food options in Huber Heights at 3 a.m. that she hasn't had in her past. So she fought through that to go get whatever she was getting. But they're known for their brisket, they're known for their beef jerky. It's all fresh, it's all made right then and there. They got a bunch of food, bunch of snacks, a bunch of Buc-ee's memorabilia. It's just it's like a fucking. I knew it was bad when I went to my first Buc-ee's and saw a lady walking in with a grocery cart. I'm like, I was coming to get gas and snacks, and she was shopping. I was like, where am I walking into? And when you see that motherfucking place, it's Walmart for gas stations. It just has everything you and the cleanest bathrooms you'll ever experience in any traveling. If you ever traveling, stop at a Buc-ee's that's not in Ohio. It won't be crazy. And the bathrooms, there's always somebody cleaning them, and they are known for the cleanest bathrooms ever.
That's what's up.
Good.
I may not understand it, obviously, but shoot, shouts out to them for bringing, you know what I'm saying, some infrastructure to the city and some jobs, lots of jobs, man. So respect.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. I'm gonna check it out once the hype died down for sure. What else we got talking about in the city, man? Let's talk about this wallaby. It was a little baby kangaroo hopping around loose in the city, man. I should have downloaded the video to throw it up there.
I think I got the
Insta.
Yeah. I got one of them to send. That was nuts because I woke up on my issue 2 and thought I was tripping. I'm like, is that Sinclair? Is that Sinclair?
Yeah. So did y'all see that they catch it safely? It was jumping and running in traffic, looked like.
Yeah, apparently they have this wallaby is a part of Sinclair's natural, whatever they call it, part of program, and it got out. And apparently it took its way down 4th Street. They're unsure of what bridge it crossed, but it had to have crossed one of the bridges to then end up on the backside of the job center is where they end up catching it in some trees and shit. Is what I saw. But
that's crazy.
There was literally a moment of, oh no, there's a kangaroo going down towards the river right in front of Sinclair on 4th Street. And then there's like another video of like a Dayton Daily News dude who's like, continuing coverage, we'll be tracking down this now said wallaby instead of kangaroo. And then I saw a video of them like at the job center with the owner corralling it, putting it into a vehicle. They ended up taking it somewhere, getting it some food. Like this motherfucker was
taking
kicking
to Buc-ee's.
Right. Right. So, yeah, man.
Wow, man. I mean, you know, we don't have like a local zoo down here, man, but like it definitely feel like it sometimes, especially at the station. We got fox, we got coyotes, we got deer, we got beaver, we got the ducks, we got geese. Now we got a kangaroo, wallaby running around downtown Dayton. You know, it's wild times out here. It's wild kingdom for sure.
I saw somebody say, "Oh, we can have kangaroos in the city now." Like, like no, we can. Don't
new meat alert.
Right. Don't
get
start
that kangaroo burger.
The tax money. Don't do it.
What else we got, man? Let's talk about this AI shit. A law that I actually would like to see is coming to California, showing that you must have a watermark on your AI videos, basically letting it be known that it ain't real, man. Let's give it up. Let's get a little bit of more structure around this AI shit because it's getting real. It looks too realistic.
I hate the ones that you have to question. That to me is like danger slope for my 9-year-old to be 43 years old one day and reliving her past and not knowing which one was real no more. Because like that's how I look at it. Like some of that stuff you can tell obviously, but some of that stuff looks so good and so real. I mean, it just make you like question and wonder about Alex and all the others.
Right.
Alex must be real. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it 100%. Then shoot, I mean, like I know y'all do it as well. Like when we researching stories for the pod or whatever, you always gotta like double check. You know what I'm saying? You see one, and then you like, let me see if the same one is on TMZ, or let me make sure the same story is on ESPN.com. Like, okay, this shit is legit. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get duped or anything like that. So this is quality right here.
Yeah, love it.
For sure, man. Let's talk about Netflix, man. Seems like every year they up in the price. Looks like they got another price hike coming up. Netherlands have ruled it unlawful for them to keep upping the price. We're not getting no more. I mean, I guess we get some more shows, but I feel like we signed up for this shit because it was a deal. You know what I'm saying? I remember the days it was $7.99.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep upping the price. Are y'all willing to cut your Netflix due to it being too expensive?
Nah, I'm not cutting Netflix. The Netflix is eternal. Now this other shit can fucking kick rocks. Like I'm on the verge of cutting some other shit around here, like Stars. Like I have the auto renewal on Stars for a year, but since it's a year, I get it for like a crazy discount. But I mean, I only watch Stars for Power, and you know what I'm saying. I can finagle other ways to watch Power. No disrespect. And just like a whole bunch of other streaming services, but like the reality situation, man. As much as people bitch and moan about Netflix, like it still got elite shows on there. Like that is the go-to streaming site. And then I would say for me personally, second would be probably Amazon Prime. Like I don't need Peacock. Like that shit. Bel Air is over. I don't need to watch that shit.
See, in my household, having an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 9-year-old, we got damn near everything. And then the ones that we don't have, I'm damn near grandfathered in with my mom. Like I've been on her Netflix account so long that I think they just think we all won. I'm still able to access it. I thought I was gonna get the ban when they did the whole locking out the extended user type shit, but we still rocking and rolling now. Not every TV. Some TVs tell me to sign in. I be like, oh, we're not gonna fuck with nothing. We're going back to the one networks. So, I have left that alone. But YouTube is a go-to for me, just for like daily just gibberish when I'm just kind of wanting some background noise. But as far as like you said, the Prime videos, the Netflix, the even Paramount, they're starting to have that sporting day a week that I look forward to with the said NBA game or whatever. So gotta have them, but I just hate to see the pricing constantly going up. Like y'all making money, y'all making millions of subscription money, y'all making deal money off of people that you bringing into your platform. Like y'all not hurting for that to give us some content out of y'all pocket. So
yeah. I remember it was
like
like
that's your job is to provide content.
Exactly.
For the ad free is now $20 a month. I ain't paying.
I'm a college kid now. I got a Sinclair ID email, so my ID went down to $5.99. I'm trying to find all the signups for college email. I'm trying to be that student discount baby.
Sure. Last one for entertainment, man. Got to give a shout out to Nicholas Pepe. He announced that he has ended his relationship with Tiana Trump. For those that don't know Tiana Trump, just do a quick Google search. Just a quick Google search.
God bless her.
It was love, man. God bless her.
Get you together. Back
on the market. I didn't know they was really like that.
Serious question. This is a serious question. It's gonna sound like a joke, but like you've already decided to be in a relationship with an adult actress, adult star, porn star, whatever you want to call it. What possibly could she have done to make you say this shit is over? Like you're in a relationship with a porn star. Like it's not going. The jokes from the masses not going. Obviously, didn't affect you because you decided to wipe her up. Like the ridicule from your mama. So what possibly could have happened that you say, "Yeah, I'm leaving you," because we all have seen her perform. So you would imagine that would keep him around. I'm just saying.
She went and got Jada Fire without him. She went and got one of his favorites and left him at the crib. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's all I can think of. Yeah. Like, or people like in that world seem to try to turn that shit on and off. Like when I'm not in that world, I'm with, I'm in this world, and that don't work, man. You out here fucking for income. Like you are fucking for income. So feelings or what? Like two people doing that shit leads to emotions, leads to feelings, leads to things down the road that just cause problems. And I'm trying to live another life somewhere else. Like they just don't work.
You don't have to do that no more.
Right. Right.
Shout outs to him.
But she liked doing it.
Sure, it was a good time for sure.
Hell of a run.
Yeah.
Hell of a run.
That's all I got for entertainment.
Appreciate it, bruv. Got a couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here and enjoy our Sunday. Doritos, $7 Doritos have led to a $1 billion loss for Pepsi Company, forcing a rare price cut on Doritos. I love Doritos. I love Cool Ranch. I love nacho cheese. I'm glad these prices are going down because, shoot, like the jumbo party bag was like $9, $10, man. So I'm glad this is happening. Y'all try to outprice
Half of it
us.
was air.
Yeah.
That led me down the chili cheese Frito path. I gotta find a bag that's worth buying because they so expensive now. Like you can't get your old favorites like you used to. I seen where they like Doritos got the little switch flavors now, where they got the little. It looked like a nacho cheese, but it's a Cool Ranch, or it's like a little kind of like a little switcher-uppers. And my wife bought one day. They was decent. But I was grabbing a nacho chip. It tasted like Cool Ranch. I'm like, I look at the bag, like, what the fuck? So yeah, they out here still coming up with shit. But the prices for the amount of chips you get is just stupidly crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Shit. Me and my brother was talking about this probably yesterday. The convenience store that we grew up around was called One Stop. You get candy, penny candy, Doritos, video games, hence the term One Stop. We was talking about, man, 25-cent bag of chips. Like those bags are $1 now. And the dollar bags are like $2.50 now. It is crazy. And like this was just talked about mostly air. And like I don't even know if they have a store with penny candy anymore. Like inflation and the new age is like totally different, man. So I'm glad that these companies is filling in their wallet, man. Y'all need to bring some of these prices down, dog. It's just ridiculous.
Pippin's gas station in Trotwood still got those little 50-cent bags, 2 for $1. I'll be shocked. And they got like the little like penny candy that somebody done put into a baggie and tied up and put $1 on it, and they sell them like in bags of like you get 15, 20 in a bag, whatever. So
I'm about to pull up, man. Take it back, man. Just a little update. We are still in the middle of a war. Just a little
right.
FYI. United States and Iran, and they failed to meet a negotiation for peace talks after 26 hours. So I know shit was going a little haywire on Tuesday about potential nuclear attacks from both sides and stuff like that. So I know we out here living our lives, celebrating our birthdays and golfing and hanging out and going to the park and yada, yada, yada. But we are still in the middle of a war. Not that it would matter, but keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, man. When your executive in chief said he about to end civilization one day, and then hours before say I gave him 2 weeks, like it's so much that's happening that make it to where the news ain't even getting reported like it used to. Like the actual news of said war is sparse because it always leads into like what action did someone do to make headline news. Like it's tell me what's going on with these troops. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, for sure. Next one up, Lowe's CEO says they are investing $250 million over the next 10 years to train 250,000 skilled workers. Quote, AI can't replace your electrician work, can't do plumbing, and can't do carpentry. AI can write emails, but it can't fix your roof. Amen to that, brother.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him putting that money to good use, man. You gotta figure out a way to work with your hands. If you're thinking you're gonna be making some good bread out here in the next 10 years, AI, it can't do it yet. It's coming soon. They got the robots that can do your laundry. Next up, they're gonna be trying to fix your plumbing, man. So yeah, figure out a trade.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, here's another one. 18-year-old worker from Chick-fil-A found $9,000 in cash in a restroom during his shift, returned it to the owner, later received a $500 reward for his honesty. Thoughts?
People got morals. Shouts to having morals, because I had a classmate when I was in high school. The same thing happened to him at Miami of Ohio his freshman year. Unfortunately, his mom had passed that time frame, so he was going through that emotion and all that, and dealing with the losing of his mother. Shortly after that, he's walking through a parking lot at Miami and sees an envelope and picks it up. In that envelope was like 9 to 10, 11, a big number, thousands of dollars. It was all the money that was supposed to go for a part of whatever group at that school was taking like an international trip. And it was the money that was supposed to pay for all the tickets that had He turned that shit in. I think they ended up giving him the same thing, 500 or 1,000 type of thing. And I just kept sitting back like, I don't know what I would do. I would definitely look around. Looking at me, because some people, I don't see how people like how you lose that much money. Like,
yeah,
how do you drop $9,000?
And they said he found it in the
I'm
restroom, so ain't no cameras. You pocket that, go about your shift, keep it pushing.
That motherfucker was literally in the restroom, like, and then set that shit down, wiped his ass, and got up and left it. Like, what the fuck?
How do you lose nowadays? I'm one of those people, especially when I'm like at a sporting event or a concert. I'm always
keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah, I do the
keys,
tap.
wallet,
I do the tap. Like, and if I ain't got it, I'm. But yeah, man. So, what would y'all do in that situation? Stupid question, but what would y'all do?
Steaks,
not tell y'all nothing. Nah. I probably would be the one to turn it in for real, but I might turn in 3,000 to the 9. I found 3,000 outside. It ain't mine. They gonna be happy to get 3 back.
Right. I'm gonna hold on to it and see who lost it. It depends on who lost it.
That's true.
I like to believe that I would give it back. I like to believe that I would. But I don't know. I don't know, man. $9,000, dude. Like,
if it's the mob, I'm giving it back. If it's somebody I don't like the way they look at, I'm keeping that shit.
It's a difference between finding $9,000 in cash and finding somebody's debit card. Somebody's debit card, here you go, bro. I ain't on that. But cash money is a different thing. So I would be strong enough to turn it back in and be like, all right, man, I'm gonna do the quote unquote right thing. I would do it reluctantly. I wouldn't be happy about it. Like, here, man, fuck, whatever, dude. Because I would hope somebody would do it for me if I was in that situation. But just depends. Depends on how. If I'm having a bad day, I'm taking that shit.
I'm about to say, I'm looking around, see who's looking. And I knowing me, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of that bag and see if it turned a color. That tell me it wasn't no bank money. If it don't pop nothing, now my brain is like, nigga, let's run. That's where it gets tricky.
Indeed. Last one before we slide up out of here and enjoy our Sunday. Dizzle, we need to get a video game update on the Sticks College Football Dynasty League. What's popping?
We are thick in the playoffs right now. Your boy got eliminated in the quarterfinals. But let me give a round of applause to my Missouri team, man, because I feel like we had a great season. We ended the year on 2 losses, one of them being the computer. I wasn't on point with my games. I missed the game and my computer ended up losing.
Not to cut you off, but I got to cut you off. Respect, bruh. Respect to you for hey, we all know the rules. It's the 24-hour rule for the computer game. You didn't get it in time. I felt bad. I was like, I know you'll beat the computer, but like I have to make the standard. Like, the standard is the standard. you got to play your games, man. You got to play your games. And I was happy that your team still made the playoffs. I was like, I'm glad he made the playoffs because he still has a chance to win the national championship. So it may not be in the right slot that he wanted, but at least he's still in the playoffs. So when we start up the new one in 2027, these are all ammunition that I'm going to use for people that be like, oh, need more time. Nigga, the rules is the rules, nigga.
Yeah.
For sure. Nah, for sure. Yep. So in the conference championship, end up losing to LSU. So I'm like, 2 losses to end the season. I'm out of the playoffs, bro. It's not working out. Lo and behold, the committee held it down for your boy. Wow, but I think I landed like an 11th seed.
Yeah, you went up in the rankings.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how that happened, but hey, fuck it. First game, won my playoff matchup, was down 14-0. It was looking real bleak. Ended up coming back and winning. So first year at Missouri, ranked, I think I was like a 79 rating going up against the 90s, 99s. I'm like, this was a good season. Good first season at Missouri. Ended up losing to Coach Larry at OSU, Ohio State. Like, I thought he was going to win it all after beating me, but he ended up losing to LSU. So we might have a Brother Bowl. Kev, you are still in the hunt for your first
send
trip.
me the link. Send me the link.
We got a semifinals matchup going down. Lord. What time is it going down?
11 o'clock.
Today?
I told the wife. 11 a.m. I told the wife, like, look, she ran off to church today. You going to church today? Like, no, I got a game. Like, I got a game. Look. So I got the pod and I got a game. Do not call me.
The winner of each game could be brother for the chip.
My brother is already in the championship game. He punched a ticket yesterday. I got to beat Lil Chris, family from the Cleveland. Him and I played at last year's champ. He been on a mission. Him and NC State had some epic games this year. He beat him again, and I'm not even gonna front. I was kind of rooting for NC State. I was like, I think that's an easier matchup. But I have my road to go, being in a mid-tier conference, 1 loss, and I'm out. I found that out the hard way last year when I lost to Darryl in Notre Dame. I was able to get my revenge over him in a shootout, and then I was able to win my first round playoff game versus Pseudo. Then I was able to beat Coach Kelly, LSU, UCLA, not UCLA. Who was he? USC. With my backup quarterback, was able to come out with a victory in a tight battle. So now I got Lil Chris. Trying to punch our ticket to the national championship game for the Brother Bowl. That is the goal. As soon as we wrap up the pod, I'm going on there to hit practice mode. We nervous over here. I'm not gonna lie. We nervous over here. I'm not gonna front.
Have we beat opponent before? Have we played opponent before?
No, we have played once. He beat me by 3.
Okay, so we in there. We ain't nervous. We in there.
He beat me by 3 in a playoff game before, and we ready. We ready.
Just gotta cut out the mistakes. Keep to the game plan. Cut out the mistakes.
Facts. That's what killed me, man. I think I did a pretty decent job against Ohio State, man, considering, like I said, man, my team was rated 79, so it was a feat to get this far. And it was close, man. I think he beat me 44-28, but he scored twice at the very end. So the score didn't really tell the story. But it was a close one. For the most part, I think I drove down the field one time, threw like a pick 6 damn near, so that he scored on the second play before halftime. Like, it was just a couple different plays that really made me lose the game. But now we're gonna be back stronger next year, man.
One thing,
man, we are. Go ahead.
I'm about to say one thing I always say in these settings, and like the video game setting, is don't forget football is a real sport, and you know how the real sport go. So don't put yourself in positions where you're not playing real football scenarios to win. Like, you putting yourself in 3rd and 18, throwing that bitch and leaving him an extra fucking 2-3 minutes. That's gonna kill you. Like, that's why teams run that ball and punt it on TV. That's why they do that shit. Keep the clock going.
Yeah,
keep the realness of. in your fronts.
Yeah, I've been able to, you know what I'm saying? Like I've built Oregon. I think we like at an 87 now. You know what I'm saying? We have built up the roster, and I've been able to make cats play my game, play this game. Now versus Notre Dame, I did not want to get into no shootout with that nigga, but that's what it took to get the dub done. Get the dub, but bringing a game into like a 17-14 game, a rock'em sock'em robot type of game, like niggas not scoring in 2 plays, like that's where I got to keep this game. I can't give up no 1-play touchdowns, no punt returns.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it nice and ugly, a Jim Trussell-esque type of game. Let's keep this shit real run heavy, keep him off the field. So 11 o'clock,
lock in.
Here's your only chance, man. Let's add a little bit of pressure, nigga, because you ain't been here, and it's only a couple more seasons to go, nigga. You need to lock in.
I'm a friend of you. You are right.
Lock
we are close to the summer break. We are getting extremely close to the summer break. I can sense it from the teams that have not won the championship. They're like, let's go. So yeah. We probably got 1, maybe 2 more before cats say holla at me in August. So it is vital that I get to the championship game and see where we can shake. But 1 game at a time, 11 o'clock kickoff. Wish your boy luck.
We always miss breaking news. I just want to say this. TCU star Olivia Miles, the projected WNBA #1 pick, signs multi-year deal with Unrivaled.
Hey.
They get into the money. Get to the money. Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash. DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace. Go check out my grass.